we are going to draw out an inch on a larger scale, and we're going to write out all the measurements, and we're going to make it really easy to follow along with your tape measure at home so that you can use this as a reference and understand how the little lines work. So we're going to draw between inch 2 and 3 because, as we already discussed, our first inch is shorter, so it's not going to be a good point of reference for us. So if you're following along with your tape measure, you can go to any inch, but we're going to do inch 2 to 3. Now, if you notice, the little lines on the tape measure are all at different heights, and that is on purpose. So our tallest line in the center is going to be our halfway point. And so we're going to mark that as halfway. Our second tallest line are going to be our quarters. So we have 1/4, 1/2 is 2/4, and then 3/4. Our next lines are going to be our eighths. So we have 1/8, and this is where it can start to get confusing because people have this tendency to think, I recognize I'm at an eighth line, so I'm going to count my eighths, so I'm going to count 1/8, 2/8, and that's not right. You have to count every line that is taller than the line that you're on in your measurement. So it's actually going to be 1/8, 2/8 is the same as our quarter measurement. 3/8. Halfway is 4/8. 5/8. 3/4 is 6/8. And 7/8. Now our next lines are going to be our 16ths, and they can be the most intimidating because when you think about 16ths as a fraction, it can be really hard to conceptualize that, but they're actually our easiest ones because if you recognize that you are on a 16th line, all you have to do is count every single line as part of your measurement, and then you're going to include all of them in your 16ths. So you're going to have 1/16. 1/8 is 2/16. 3/16. 1/4 is 4/16. 5/16. 3/8 is 6/16. 7/16. 1/2 is 8/16. 9/16. 5/8 is 10/16. 11/16. 3/4 is 12/16. 13/16. 7/8 is 14/16. And 15/16. And so if you are on a 16th line all the way over here and you want a shortcut of how to recognize which one that is, if you can't remember and you don't want to start all the way here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on and so forth, you can take a marker that you know as its measurement. So if you use your halfway marker and you know that halfway is 8/16, you can either start from here and then just count starting at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to find that you're at 13. Or if you know that 3/4 is 12/16, then you can just remember 3/4 is 12/16 and start there and just count one more. So there are little tricks to be able to figure out your measurement quickly, even if you don't know exactly what it is.